Now there comes a huge question for Aquatica. Just how many things were reskinned or reused to make Aquatica? Well, let me show you because it's a lot more than you thought. Now first off, let's start with the mud puppy. Now this little cute guy, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if he's a reskin or not. I took an otter and I kind of put it pretty close to him. He's about the same size, but I'll show you the otter's animations first and then I'll show you the mud puppy. But yeah, so the otter has that little jump feature and his tail doesn't really face back. The mud puppy is similar, but still very different. So I don't really know what he is, to be honest. I don't think he's a reskin. He might be. But the problem is that his animation is too fast. Like, it's not in pace with the realistic just movements of every other ARK dino. As you can see, nice and smooth how he's walking right there. And then you get the mud puppy moving around and he doesn't look right. Next up, we have the Hammerhead Sharks. Oh my god. Oh, no. Oh my god. No, leave me alone. Did my game literally just freeze from me hitting the start menu? Bro, I can't even make a hate video on the map because it crashes so much. As I was saying, we have the Hammerhead Sharks, if I can even function. Hammerhead Sharks were stolen straight out of Atlas. To prove it, here it is on screen. They were 100% stolen from Atlas. Dolphins, leave me alone. But yeah, these were completely just taken right out of Atlas, including their ability, which has that little thingy on them. Stolen straight out of Atlas. I mean, they didn't even try for this, but yeah, so there's that one. Next up, we have the turtle. So let's try and find a turtle. Oh wait, that's right. They're everywhere. Here's a turtle. Now this is a copy of the Archelon. It has a little bit of a different animation. I don't think Atlas had turtles like this. I'm not entirely sure. It also looks like one of the modded turtles from, what is it? I can't think of this, but this is stolen from somewhere. I don't know where, but it is taken from. It's not Atlas, it's a different map, but yeah. Next up, we have lobsters, and this does not look right at all. But here's what a lobster looks like in here, and it just doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't look right. Now, I really don't know if these were taken from anything or not. I'm just kind of covering all of the new dinos, and I'm just kind of gonna go over if they're stolen or not. I don't think this guy was stolen. He's also known as the Dude, I can't say words to save my life. Like, if you put me in a spelling bee, I'm failing that. So I force tamed ourselves a lobster, and I want to see what kind of animations that he has. Oh, he's got a little dancey dance. I don't know if he's stolen or not. This might be a new asset, but according to the devs, they were told to make no new assets. So I really don't know where this guy is from, or if he was just a dino that was just hidden deep in the folders somewhere that they took. I'm not entirely sure. I just thought of something. Guys, I did it. It's the blue lobster! I'm extremely sorry to anybody who has no idea what this means, but if you know what it means, you know. I'll just say that. This video is sponsored by Mitra 9. Mitra 9 is a non-alcoholic supplement that quite literally makes you feel good. These drinks give you a high, but without the impairment. They have a ton of great flavors, my favorite being root beer. If you're looking for a new drink to replace your coffee in the morning, Mitra is the way to go. Simply go to mitra9.com and use my code OUTCAST for 25% off your entire order. Now, back to the video. Next up, we have the narwhal. So, wow, there's no dinos next to me? Let's try to find a narwhal really quick. Should take me about 3 seconds. Here's a narwhal. Now, I don't know if he was also copied or not, but again, like the devs did say, they took everything that was already existing in game. Actually, I think the narwhal was ported out of Atlas. I'm gonna go check the list and see if the narwhal was in there. If he was in Atlas, I'll put him on screen. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure about him, to be honest with you. I mean, he's a pretty cool dino, just extremely slow. The next dino is the Dacosaurus, or yeah, the Dacosaurus. That is this fat, freaking weird 2D modeled I don't even know. I honestly have no clue. Let's put a saddle on him really quick. Oh, It's literally just a Moza. This is a Moza. So this is a reskinned Moza, which is awkwardly a little too big. And the animations are a little funky. Like, what's going on with his tail back there? I mean, it's moving a little awkward. Now, wait. You can't even... You have to stop to attack? You're kidding me. You can't even attack while you're moving. You literally have to stop to attack. Okay, it's just... What the fuck? What? What? Whoa. If you press C, he just dies. What? Huh? Yeah, so if you accidentally hit C and you don't know like what button that you hit, you're dead. I mean, like you're toast. That is such a stupid mechanic. So if you right click, he stops moving and then you can attack. That's such a dumb animation. Like, dumb animation. Not to mention his tail is so awkwardly just weirdly big that you can't see where you're going because it's just straight in your camera. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. All right, this is a catfish, I believe. That looks like a catfish in real life, to be honest. But that is a catfish that was taken straight out of Atlas, like ported straight from Atlas. I'll show the photo on screen as well. I don't know why you couldn't make a new one of those. It's probably pretty simple, but at the same time, I mean, I get it. It's not a major deal. All right, let's try to find tuna and cod. Oh my god, I found a new dino as well. It's the mantis shrimp, which was also ported from Atlas, I believe. I didn't even know that was in here. I wasn't even gonna cover him. Those dudes in real life will your up. I'll show a video on screen of that. Like, dude, like, you do not want to get smacked by one of these things, dude. Oh, man. That thing will put a hole in you. Oh! One of the other fish just spawned in. I was about to just review you, and you spawned in right in front of me. What's up, bro? This is the tuna or the cod. This is cod, right? I don't know. I'm not a fish dude. I have no clue. I think this is cod, because tuna, I think, is a lot bigger. But yeah, this is cod, also ported straight out of Atlas for some odd reason. No, really nothing else to talk about him. All right, I can't find tuna, so I'll just put it on screen, I guess, because I've been looking for a fat minute now. Then we have the Tagafugu, or the Takifugu, the Takifuegos, which is just known as the pufferfish. I can't find a pufferfish. I've literally looked for 10 minutes. It's been 13 minutes. I have been looking for this pufferfish right now. I'm about to just skip him, but yeah, I'll pop up on screen what he looks like. But yeah, next up we have the Seahorse, which the Seahorse was taken straight from mods in, I believe it was just straight out of ARK Survival Ascended. I don't know though, because it's a mod, and I don't think that these were on Atlas. If they were, I'll pop it up on screen again, but I'm not entirely sure. Whoa. I'm not entirely sure. And then next up we got jellyfish. Now these things were stolen straight from Atlas. In fact, it was the exact same model as well, because these were different jellyfish. But you know, I'm gonna be honest, why weren't these in ARK? Because these were like superior looking jellyfish, like gorgeous jellyfish, and ARK just never implemented them for some odd reason. But they're in AQUATICA now. And yeah, completely stolen straight out of Atlas. I mean, it's definitely a cool asset, so I will give them that they picked a pretty good asset to steal for this one, because these jellyfish are pretty, but they're pretty jellyfishy looking thingies. Yeah, what did I even just say? And then the last dino to my knowledge is this little saw shark. Is this little saw shark, or in ARK he's known as Entrepreneur. I think that's his name. I honestly don't know. Now again, I don't think this one is stolen. I mean, it's used from something, yes, but I don't think that these were in Atlas. Again, I could be wrong. It's hard to find a proper Atlas list for all the just creatures that were in that game, but I don't think he's entirely from there. But yeah, I'll leave it up to the comments to help fix all of my just like errors out of this video, because I know that there's going to be a couple of them. But yeah, just let me know if you guys know where he's from. I can't find any info on where this dude's from, to be honest. Next up, we have this thing, which is kind of interesting. It is called a plant species W. And funny enough, it is the same exact blueprint as plant species Y. So let's see what this thing does. I'm gonna put it in an underwater crop plot, which is a thing now. All right, I think it finally grew up, which, yeah, looks about the same. Plant species W put empty air containers in here to fill them up with oxygen. Okay, I guess that's kind of useful, but I mean, I don't really know why you would need oxygen underwater on here, considering that you don't need oxygen on this map. So I don't really know why you would need this. That's not stolen. I think that's a new asset, to be honest. I mean, it's a pretty simple one to make. So yeah, I don't think that one is stolen. So that is a new asset to my knowledge. And next up, we have the new hover sail, which is literally a tech hover sail. And to prove it, I'm going to test out the tech hover sail just to show you the difference. And yeah, but this is the new hover sail. It is the Therium, or I don't even care to read this stuff, to be honest. I just don't care. But it's like an easier version of it to get, I think. Now the funny thing, you take the hover one out and it goes straight above the surface, which I get why they built it, but they could have honestly just incorporated this to function underwater. But yeah, it's literally the same thing, except this one just doesn't function underwater. That's the only difference with these hover sails. Okay, and then we have the skiff, which is just the new version of the skiff. Oh, okay, Element. So this is powered by Element. Yeah, it's just a skiff. It's literally just a reskinned skiff. Now this does move pretty quickly. I won't lie about that. I do like that quite a bit. But I think the skiff usually works underwater. I'm probably wrong about that. I'll try it here in a second. But let's see if I can fly above the surface with this. Yes, you can. Okay, now let's see if the skiff can be used underwater. Okay, no, it can't. So they essentially just rebuilt the skiff and the hover sail just to work underwater. So, I mean, I guess that's cool, yeah. Just one works underwater and one just only works above land. So I guess that's kind of a good thing that they added, but I don't like that, because then, yeah, no, now it kills every underwater base on any map now other than Aquatica. So that's kind of a problem. I don't really like that at all. Next up, we have both of the tridents. Now, let me show you these things because they have a familiar, you know, appearance. I'll just say that. So, as you can see, this is just a spear. It is a spear that has been reskinned. Okay, I'm too lazy to wait for that. So, yeah, it's basically a tech spear, which I think is in the game. I don't know, actually. No, okay, all right, so it's not. I guess that's new, but also I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, it's just a spear. Here is the other one, which is the primitive version. Oh, no, wrong one. Then here's the other one, which is like a primitive version, and this is just a pike. It's the same animation as a pike. I think it does the same damage as a pike as well. Yeah, it's okay, so it's just a pike. I just caused a mess. But yeah, so that's just a spear and a pike. As simple as that. Next up, we got the boots, which is this thing is called the boot weight skin. And at first I was like, oh wow, this is actually very helpful for just underwater travel, because look what it does. It allows you to walk underwater, which is insanely helpful, until you realize something's a little, you know, it's a little familiar with these animations. Now, if you haven't noticed, this is the exact same animation. I just got blinded. As the animation if you're in the lunar biome on Genesis Part 1. And on Genesis Part 2 if you're in that just like lunar area in a way. It's the same animation. So they literally copied that animation and just basically implemented it into this boot skin. Now, yes, it is very useful. I do agree that it's pretty phenomenal underwater. I do want to test out if this works on land. Does it? Okay, no. So it's just underwater. So it just allows you to walk underwater, which it's cool. I don't like it at all, to be honest, but that's pretty cool. And then next up, we got the Tridacna. This is a new creature that I actually forgot to cover, but it's really not a new creature. It's just a bear trap, and I'll show you what I mean by that. toss it down, and when you walk over it, well, it's supposed to, hold on. Oh, it generates pearls. Okay, that I actually like. I didn't know that they did that, but it is essentially a bear trap. I don't know how to get it to function though. Yeah, I don't know. It's supposed to catch players. I think it's just because I'm in its tribe that it's not going to catch me. But yeah, it catches players, and it has a very similar, just say, animation and sound effect as a bola or a bear trap. I'll just say that. Next up, we have the Thalassian pistol, and this is a pistol with explosion effects. Okay, interesting. I don't really know if that's stolen, but it just feels like a tech rifle that's just reskinned. Yeah, it's just a tech rifle. Okay. And then we have the Thalassian rifle, which is literally just a tech rifle. It's the same. Hold on. I have to test this out. Is this the same? Okay, no, okay, so it is different, but not really. It's the same. I mean, it's just a tech rifle. A little weird, but yeah, I guess that's cool. And then we got the Thalassian. Dude, I can't say that word to save my life. And then we have the Thalassian. Oh, look who wanted to finally spawn in. Well, there's the pufferfish that I was trying to talk about to you earlier. I'll use him as target practice. But yeah, anyways, this is the new rocket, which is kind of cool. It can be shot underwater because rockets can't be shot underwater. I like that. It's pretty cool. It suits this map well. But again, I don't really know what's the point of it, to be honest. It's just stupid. It's just a stupid kind of like reskin. Now that's it for creatures and items. Now lastly, let's go over the stolen assets that were taken from other maps. So if you don't recognize these assets right here on the ground and literally all over this map, these are stolen straight out of Extinction. Don't believe me? Go to Extinction and just go look at the city monuments, and you'll see these match them almost perfectly on cue. Here's a perfect little city area, which you can see right here. Yeah, just ported straight out of Extinction. Not to mention, there's literally OSD drops. I didn't even know that. And then when you come up to the surface as well, there's this island, and they copied an entire section from Extinction. And it's this entire area right here. Again, sorry for FPS, this area is terrible for it. But yeah, they completely stole this entire asset straight out of Extinction and just kind of ported it onto this map. Not really a big fan of that at all. I don't really agree with this. But that's asset number 1 that was stolen. Asset number 2 is the aberration things. Here's the aberration assets. Here's one of them, but this is one of the bigger ones. Now this is one of the ring areas that you like fly through, you know, on aberration. It's just kind of forced into the ground. There's many more of these. I don't really feel like looking for them, to be honest. I'm just trying to save you guys from the amount of frame drop that I'm getting on here, so you guys can actually... Oh, never mind. Here's a big one. Here's a big one that was stolen. If I can't stop lagging. This is the massive monument from Aberration. You guys should know exactly what this is, but they just kind of copy and pasted it right there. I just kind of left it there. I don't like that at all either. I just don't agree with stolen assets for a new map, and they're charging money for it. If this map was free, I wouldn't have a problem with it. It's the fact that they're charging money for this garbage. I just don't agree with it. This should have been a free map. Then we have the Genesis assets that were stolen straight out of Genesis Part 1 and mostly Part 2. But you can see here, we got these little portal kind of rooms where you enter. And this is one of the bigger caves on this map. But you can see on the ceilings and walls, this is all of the stuff from Genesis. There's many of these. There's many caves that are like this as well. I want to try to find... Oh my god. I want to try to find one of the entrances to show you, because it is a copy and paste entrance, and I don't know where it is. Oh my god, I can't even play this map. It just keeps freezing. Oh my god. This thing's driving. I can't make videos on this. This map is so garbage. But yeah, again, just another asset that was just completely stolen. I mean, this map stole so many assets, and at the end of the day, it is not a new map. This is not a new map at all. And I mean, the spawns are messed up, assets are not even brand new, stolen dinos from other maps. stolen everything. There's 1,000 jellyfish right here. I mean, like, what's going on with that? I mean, that's just ridiculous. And you're charging $8 for this map. Like, please just refund everybody who has bought this. I get it. It's only $8. That's why it doesn't hurt me that bad. Personally, if I was a player and I got given this garbage and I wasn't making content on it, I would have refunded it instantly, because this is absolutely outrageous that they're charging $8 for a map of reused assets. And all that they did was hire a team to copy and paste it and just kind of build a new map. It's just something that I could have done. I mean, it's not this hard, and they still screwed it up. How do you screw it up when you get given all the assets to build? I get it. It's the developer team. They're just not familiar with ARK. So that's probably what happened, is that they hired a developer team that just doesn't fully know ARK properly. And it's just a giant mess now that they gotta fix. And guess what? Wildcard ain't gonna save you guys. So yeah, you might want to hurry up and fix this before I keep making more videos. Because, man, this is not doing too well. But yeah, I guess that's it for today's video. Just huge mess that they just won't fix for some reason. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like if you're new and hit that subscribe button. And thanks for watching.